that was very prominent has got to do with boxing. Vladimir Klitschko got dethroned by Tyson Fury. That was also an issue that was one of the major talking points over the weekend. Tyson Fury, for all the comedy that he brought to it, and all the rhymes and all the singing and all of that, lived up to the hype at the end of the day.
It was, first and foremost, it was another appalling fight. It wasn't exciting at all.
Heavyweight fights these days.
Yeah, but the truth is, you have to look at Tyson Fury and look at what this man has achieved. When he was born in August 1988, he was born 3 months premature. He weighed exactly 1 pound, which is even less than an iPad. But 27 years later, this man is
now a world champion.
He's now
unbeaten.
Wait, he's now 6'9". He weighs 258 pounds, and is WBO, IBF, and WBA heavyweight champion of the world. His father named him Tyson after the Iron Mike Tyson, who was undisputed world champion in 1988, and the boy has lived up to the hype. But
so be careful what you name your son.
Exactly. I'll probably name my
name your daughter.
I name my son Success.
Or you name your girl.
Or name him governor or president.
but was deserved. Was a deserved performance.
Absolutely, because
deserved victory for Tyson
Fury. For the past 9 years, Vladimir Klitschko has never really had much
Klitschko
competition.
brothers.
Yeah, because they've
not
always
just Ladman and Vitaly.
Because the truth is, they've never really had true competition. But for the first time, he's facing someone who is just as big as he is, just as tall as he is, who
and a lot younger.
Yes, and a longer reach. I mean, towards the latter rounds,
also
he was tiring.
Younger.
Yes, definitely, because I mean, Vladimir is 37 now. Yeah, he's 37.
12 years younger.
12 years younger.
So there was always going to be one winner. There was always going to be one winner. He's a younger fighter, bigger, a longer reach, a lot more agile. So there was always going to be one result.
You know, we are a bit deceived by the Klitschko's invincibility.
Steel hammer.
Chisora's stories there, David Hay, our own Samuel Peter, how he was pummeled. So some of us felt that magic was still there, but I mean, the judges said
unanimous decision right there.
All the 3 judges gave it to
it was also deducted the point.
It was deducted the point because this guy was turning his back all the time.
And from the way Fury went about it, the first
he was
weigh-in,
confident. He was
very confident. The first weigh-in, he came in with a Batman attire, brought in a lot of entertainment and drama. Some of us felt that this guy could be a jester, but he has walked his talk, and he deserved the title he got. I think it has a lot to do with confidence. In fact, at the time last week, he said God told him that he would defeat Klitschko.
It's good to hear God.
I mean,
it's good to hear God. When you are going into the boxing ring, it's good to hear God. But Tyson says everything goes according to plan until you get hit. Anyway, that's a story for another day. But guys, is this the rescue for heavyweight boxing? Is this going to bring some revival of some sort?
I think so. I think so, because the truth is, like we said, for almost a decade, heavyweight boxing has been a total travesty. It hasn't really been.
It was only Klitschko and Klitschko.
Exactly.
Klitschko
but
and
now
Klitschko.
We have someone who is younger, who is a bit more entertaining. He might not be as good in the ring as he's out of it, but he's a breath of fresh air.
He's young.
Yeah, he's young.
Can he get better? Can Tyson Fury get better? He's 25.
That's what he says.
He says he will get better.
You look at
he says he wants to become like a Muhammad Ali. That's a long way off. But can he get better?
Well,
and restore some of those lives, the excitement that we'll see in heavyweight boxing in those days.
Well, it's a possibility, because now it opens the division somewhat. A lot of challengers, a lot of people will now be fighting for this.
Want to see a lot of matchups.
Exactly.
They want to see Tyson Fury against David Hay,
There's
for example.
Deontay Wilder, the American WC champion, a heavy hitting athlete as well. Everybody wants to see that unification fight. It might not happen next year, probably 2017. There's also Anthony Olufemi Joshua,
the Nigerian
parentage, former Olympic gold medalist as well. He's also doing great things as well. David Hay is also coming out of retirement in January 2016 as well. He is probably the most talented of these 4. And if he gets his act right, who says that we might not have another British champion as well? So it opens up the division somewhat. Many of these heavyweights are not really as good as we had maybe a decade or 15 years ago. But now we do have a clean slate. It's not Klitschko dominated anymore.
Somewhere to start from. Okay, let's close this segment by highlighting another major event that happened over the weekend. This one came in like a huge, huge surprise. But if you look at how this guy has struggled with injuries in the last couple of seasons, probably you want to agree with the fact that it's good to quit when the ovation is loudest. Kobe Bryant says this is going to be his last season. Sunday, big pronouncement.
Big announcement. But this man is without a shade of doubt, one of the most highly respected, most dominant, most talented basketballers of the last 2 decades. Over 32,000 NBA points, 2 Olympic gold medals, 5 championship rings, 17 All-Star selections. This man will definitely be in the NBA Hall of Fame in no time at all. But let's be candid. The man has missed over 102 games in the last 2 seasons. He said his mind is willing, his heart can take it, but he knows that at the age of 37, his body cannot take too much of a pounding, those long days and nights on the road, traveling across the United States of America. So he decided to call time on what is probably a stellar, glittering career. A lot of people will be sad to see him go. This is the man who defined an era in basketball. He played only for one team, the Los Angeles Lakers, ever since he was drafted as a rookie, and he has made his mark indelibly in the sands of global basketball. So a lot of us will miss him, but there has to come a time when you come to that decision that you can't take anymore.
You're not getting any younger.
So this is an end of an era. This is the end of when the likes of his compatriots have more or less faded into the limelight. So he's the last of the greats, as a lot of people have said. And we're hoping the likes of LeBron James can continue to live up to the hype. Golden State Warriors point guard as well, who's also doing big things, can also continue to live up to the legacy that the likes of Kobe Bryant will leave behind.
All right, so that's one of the very, very major events that happened over the weekend in the world of sports. Kobe Bryant calling it quit at the end of the season. Tyson Fury winning, defeating Vladimir Klitschko. Of course, the FIFA Ballon d'Or shortlist as well. Some of those major highlights. We're not done yet. Something major also happened over the weekend. It was a good weekend for Britain. And this time we're talking tennis, because Great Britain defeated Belgium to win the Davis Cup. It was such a massive night for Andy Murray and his brother. Sit back, enjoy the highlights. We'll come back with more for you on Sports Tonight.